responsibility of the Zilla Parishad. The Zilla Parishad is also an elected body. Similarly, how the Gram Panchayat works for 5 years, the Block Samiti works for 5 years. Similarly, Zilla Parishad also works for 5 years. And the head of the Zilla Parishad is like chairpersons or block pramukhs or block samitis are also represented in the Zilla Parishad. Now, who are the chairpersons or the block pramukhs for block samitis are there? They represent the Zilla Parishad. As in block samitis, member of the member of the state legislature and member of parliament are members of Zilla Parishad. Like in block samiti, we learnt like the members of the block samiti can be the MLAs or MPs, that is member of legislative assembly, both Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad, and also members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha can be the members of Zilla Parishad, but to that particular district itself. If suppose Medak district is in that particular Medak district, MLA cannot be a member of Zilla Parishad related to Rangareddy district. So, particular district itself, MLAs or MPs can be a member of Zilla Parishad. From other district, he cannot be a member of Zilla Parishad. The members elect a president and vice president from amongst themselves. If they do not function satisfactorily, both can be removed by a vote of no confidence. A majority of vote is required to take such a decision. Simply, the members they elect a president and vice president. President and vice president, if they are not working properly, the members have the right to remove through vote of no confidence. But it has to be supported by majority of the people. ఎక్కువ మంది సపోర్ట్ చేస్తేనే వీళ్ళని vote of no confidence అనే ద్వారా రిమూవ్ చేసి అగైన్ we can select the new members. The Zilla Parishad gives advice, help and support to Gram Panchayat and block samitis. It forms the state government about the work being done by these two bodies. Now see, Zilla Parishad takes care of the work being done by the Gram Panchayat and block samitis. And the Zilla Parishad has the responsibilities to update the work to the state government regarding the developments done by this Gram Panchayat and block samiti. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఉన్న మెంబర్స్ ఏం డెవలప్మెంట్ చేస్తున్నారు, ఏం వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు అనేది త్రూ ద మెంబర్స్ ఆఫ్ జిల్లా పరిషత్ స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ కి ఇన్ఫార్మ్. These people will inform to the state government. It monitors agricultural production and various development works taken up under the community development program of the district. On the basis of plans prepared by block samitis, the Zilla Parishad makes a plan for the whole district. It also advises the state government on all matters related to the development activities in the district. What are the plans? What all the plans have been prepared by the block samiti, like block development officers will be there to implement those plans. So all these plans, Zilla Parishad will see to that plans can be implemented in a proper way, or the Zilla Parishad can change or they can revise or they can even update the plans that have been developed by this block samiti. And Zilla Parishad sees that what all the plans have been prepared by the block samiti will be implemented not only to that particular block but also to the whole district, the complete district. The Zilla Parishad also collects funds by levying taxes on water, pilgrimage and markets. It also raises money by renting out shops and houses that it owns. However, it depends largely on the grants received from the state government. Similarly, Gram Panchayat and block samiti, they are getting the revenue through the taxes and also the funds from the state government. Similarly, Zilla Parishad also gets the revenue through the taxes and the fees and also the funds from the state government. After independence, we framed our own constitution. The Constitution of India directs the central and state governments to set up the Panchayat Raj system. Now, after independence, we have received our independence, we have framed our own constitution. The center and state governments, or the Constitution of India, it gives the guidelines to the central government as well as the state government to set up this whole Panchayat Raj system in all the villages. It informs the state government about the work. The state government is expected to follow the directives and work for the success of the Panchayat Raj system. So state government is completely responsible and it has to follow the rules and the work that is being given by the central government. It is giving directions and the state government is responsible to work for the success of the Panchayat Raj system. This system has not been in existence for very long. It is essential that the state governments keep a strict control over the system. See, villages can be developed in a proper way if the state government is taking some keen interest in this Panchayat Raj system. One person like Chief Minister cannot travel all the time. Daily can he travel to all the states? To all the places in the state? No. So if the state government can take care and can release the funds to the Panchayat Raj system so that the development of the villages can be done in a proper way. The state government provides grants for the Panchayat Raj system in a state. It also has the power to dissolve a panchayat if it is not functioning properly. So state government, it provides the funds for the Panchayat Raj system. So the Panchayat Raj system is getting the funds from the state government and also through these three governing bodies, it is collecting the revenue in form of the taxes and that money they are being used for the development of the village. And the state government has the power to dissolve the Panchayat Raj system if these three blocks are not working properly. The executive and the technical staff in the Panchayat Raj system are chosen from different state departments. In the broad guidelines given in our constitution, it is the state government that formulates the rules and regulations regarding the functioning of the Panchayat Raj system. So completely Panchayat Raj system will be under the control of the state government and the state government will be running the Panchayat Raj system under the guidelines given by the central government. These institutions of local self-government help to strengthen democracy in our country and also help to bring about social change. So this sort of a ruling will strengthen the democracy and also it helps for the strengthening and development of villages also. In a large country like ours, where there are so many problems related to development of people living in different regions with different needs, the Panchayat Raj system is very important. This system should be further strengthened. So India is a huge country with different people, with different culture. So such countries, like huge country where they have large number of population, this Panchayat Raj system works very well so that the development of the villages can be done very proper way. Got it? So this is about the Panchayat Raj system. So Panchayat Raj system is only related to the villages children. Only this sort of a governance you can see in rural areas, that is in the villages. So this completely works towards the development of the villages. So take care of the local problems related to water supply, related to health and sanitation, related to education, related to vaccination and immunization and related to agriculture. So all these problems will be solved by the villages themselves by Panchayat Raj system. Like small villages under Gram Panchayat, 2 to 3 villages form a block, that is block Panchayat, and at district level Zilla Parishad. And the work done by the Gram Panchayat and block Samiti will be revived by the Zilla Parishad, and Zilla Parishad is responsible to be or to give the updates related to the development done by the block Samiti and the Gram Panchayat to the state government. And all these governing bodies will get the revenue through the taxes being collected from the land or purchase and sale of cattle or for the agricultural land, whatever is it, by conducting the fairs or exhibitions. But the revenue that is being collected from all these sources will be less. Therefore, all these governing bodies are dependent on the funds released by the state government. If the state government is releasing funds very quickly and the heads who are working for these three should be sincere enough in expending or in allotting this money for the development of the village in a proper way. That's it. Hope you understood the lesson, children. Go through the lesson and complete the backside exercises. See you in the next class. Bye-bye. Take care.